listening to Radio Romania International.
Coming up next in the program, here is music of Romania. I'm Eugen Nasta. We're still early into the autumn season, so today we have prepared traditional songs praising the beauty of autumn. To begin with, here is one of the most accomplished traditional music vocalists from southeastern Romania, the late Elena Roizen, with a song dedicated to autumn. Autumn is the season for harvesting and for making supplies for the winter. Next up in the program, here is another autumn-related song performed by Cristian Pomohac. Iar și voi, dorul meu, n-ar mai trage la
mai trebuit, dorule, dor. Dați un cant voinit, că voi îmi mai trebuit, dorule, dor. La studiată să mândrea, că e mi-o ars inima. Ai, la, 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 la. Ăștia greu pe răzoară și-amândoi o-mi iubi iară, dorule. Ăștia greu pe răzoară și-amândoi o-mi iubi iară, dorule. Dragostea din tâia dată nu se uită niciodată. Ai, la, 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 la.
According to tradition, there are quite a few legends having the autumn season at the center, minutely related to the foliage and the falling leaves, so very romantic at this time of the year. Coming up next in the program, here's a beautiful song dedicated to autumn and performed by Polina Gheorghe. During autumn, peasants of the rural regions are so very particular about observing the tradition as they tend to their livestock in their own households. We end music of Romania today with a fine autumn song performed by a vocalist from southwestern Romania, Petrica Musu Stoian.
Bate vântul frunza pică, părul cap mi se ridică. Vine toamna friguroasă, numai tu la mândra coastă. Vine toamna friguroasă, numai tu la mândra coastă.
Romania. Coming up next, happening in Romania.
Hello and welcome to a new edition of Happening in Romania with me, Lecămara Simion. Romania expects, in relation to the Schengen area, to have a clear accession perspective, said the Secretary of State for European Affairs, Julia Matei, after a meeting with her French counterpart, Clément Beaune. I have reiterated Romania's expectation that a favorable decision on its Schengen accession is made as soon as possible, given that Romania meets all accession criteria and the pandemic crisis has shown us how important it is to have an effective Schengen area, said the Secretary of State, Julia Matei. She highlighted the need to eliminate fragmentation within the EU and to capitalize on the real contribution of states participating de facto in the European free movement through a series of mechanisms related to the cooperation mechanism at EU level, such as Romania. In turn, Clément Beaune spoke about how important it is for each country that joins the Schengen area to consolidate it. We will work in a spirit of border security. We are talking about Schengen, and I know how important this issue is for Romania, but we want to build together because extending the Schengen area does not mean weakening it. It means that each country that enters the Schengen area does nothing but consolidate, strengthen this space and its security, the French official said. The decision of Romania's accession to the Schengen area can be made only with the unanimity of the member states' votes. 86 Romanian students who graduated the dual school, the merchant seller professional qualification, took the same exam as their colleagues from Germany. AHK Romania, the Romanian-German Chamber of Commerce and Industry reports. The School of Books and Crafts project was organized and coordinated by the Chamber of Commerce in partnership with 8 high schools in Romania. AHK Romania organized workshops for both teachers and students, during which examples of German topics and how to approach them were presented. The written tests took place simultaneously in Ilfov, Bucharest, Iași, Timișoara, Sibiu, and Brașov, with the admission commissions including both company representatives and teachers. The exam subjects were taken from Germany, translated and adapted to the legislation in force while respecting the grading standards from Germany. Besides the certificate of professional skills issued by the Romanian Education Ministry, after completing the 3 years of study, students had the opportunity to also obtain a diploma from the Union of Chambers of Commerce and Industry and AHK Romania. The pass rate was 51%, and the Romanian-German Chamber of Commerce and Industry considers that this was a first step towards creating a highly qualified workforce in the field of trade.
You are listening to Radio Romania International.
The restoration operations of the cross on Mount Karaman, located at an altitude of 2,291 meters, have come to an end. The actual restoration works took place over 11 months, starting in 2019. The project was implemented by the National Defense Ministry and co-financed by the European Regional Development Fund. The military have managed to live up to the mission received, and today we can once again be proud of the Karaman Heroes Monument. It was not an easy mission. It cannot be done by anyone. It requires a lot of work, professionalism, and dedication. So the works were successfully completed, said the Defense Minister Nicolae Ciucă, who attended the military and religious ceremony which marked the completion of works on the cross. The commemorative cross of the Romanian heroes from the First World War was built between 1924 and 1928, and in 2013 it was designated by Guinness World Records as the highest cross in the world, located on the mountain peak. 8 theaters from Romania and 6 from the Republic of Moldova are participating in the Reunion of National Theaters, which takes place in Chișinău between September 15th and 26th. The sixth edition of the event takes place under the high patronage of the President of the Republic of Moldova, Maia Sandu, and of the President of Romania, Klaus Iohannis. The event is organized by the Mihai Eminescu National Theatre in Chișinău with the support of the Romanian Cultural Institute, the Mihai Eminescu Romanian Cultural Institute in Chișinău, and the Ministries of Culture of Romania and the Republic of Moldova. In addition to presenting the latest theatrical productions, the program also includes conferences, book launches, exhibitions, and meetings with actors. A special section of the event is the public auditions of the document theater performances made by the National Radio Drama Department and Radio Moldova. The Romanian Business Leaders Association is organizing this autumn the Youth in the Arena project, a business mentoring program in which the owners of important companies offer support to young people interested in starting a business. The project aims to support the development of entrepreneurship in Romania and to highlight models of entrepreneurs, both beginners and experienced, to provide confidence, financial education, and good practices. As part of the project, the young participants will have weekly meetings with mentors from the Business Mentors program, a community of 14 other young people who will go through the same process in order to support each other and increase collaborative spirit between Romanian businesses. We'll attend a series of workshops applied on important topics in business development, and will have access to entrepreneurial models and to a business course worth 1,000 euros. The project is free of charge and is aimed at young people between 16 and 24. Those interested must make a presentation of the business idea and record a 90-second video. The deadline for registration was September 19th. Over 2,600 young people from Romania and 6 entrepreneurs participated in the previous edition of the event. Romania has joined a consortium of 22 EU member states in order to guarantee the observance of the rights of the Romanian citizens abroad, announced the Labour Minister Raluca Turcan. We have taken an important step to ensure that the rights of Romanians abroad are recognized and respected in areas such as pensions, unemployment benefits, family benefits, benefits due to work accidents and occupational diseases or debt recovery. In this regard, Romania has decided to join the 22 EU member states which have a permanent exchange of information through the computer system, electronic exchange of social security information. Therefore, any Romanian citizen who travels to an EU country, as well as the persons in their care or their descendants, have the guarantee of preserving the rights and advantages obtained, said the Labour Minister Raluca Turcan. She explained that the exchange of information will be done through the National Public Pensions House, the National Health Insurance House, the National Employment Agency, and the National Agency for Payments and Social Inspection. The consortium is coordinated by the Italian National Institute for Social Protection, and the institutions included in the program use the same application developed by the European Commission and made available free of charge to member states. The representation of the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York inaugurated on September 17th its new exhibition entitled Brancusi Gallery. On this occasion, the recollective exhibition will be opened, the first retrospective of the photographer Viorel Florescu, a legend of the New York press and 2 times winner of the Pulitzer Prize. The exhibition brings together over 60 works representative of Viorel Florescu's entire career, including images captured in Haiti,